August 15, 1997. A classified Russian submarine dives beneath the Antarctic ice shelf and never returns. The final transmission wasn't in Russian and wasn't human. 2 decades later, an NSA linguist finds a matching frequency echoing through the Pacific Trench. What she uncovers is not a hoax, but a history rewritten. Welcome to AI Storytelling YT, where fact and fiction collide beneath the surface of reality. Here, we dive deep into government secrets, historical anomalies, forbidden science, and the mysteries they don't want you to know. Part 1, Echoes from the Deep. Scene 1, The Disappearance. The story begins with a real declassified Cold War incident, the disappearance of Russian submarine K-219 in 1986, initially blamed on internal malfunctions. But behind closed doors, Soviet Admiral Georgy Franskevich documented unidentifiable sonar contacts shadowing the vessel 2 days before its loss. The logs describe high-velocity movements far beyond human-made capabilities, accompanied by intermittent vocalizations, resembling deep-sea whale song, only the frequency range was non-biological. Years later, American intelligence retrieved fragments of a Soviet dossier. It contained the term Sirenia, translated from Russian, siren. Scene 2, A Linguist's Obsession. Fast forward to 2019. Dr. Ilara Miles, an NSA cryptolinguist, monitors encrypted maritime frequencies from a black site off Diego Garcia. One night, her spectrogram shows a recurring harmonic sequence deep in the 52 Hz range, known to scientists as the loneliest whale frequency. But Ilara notices something else. The sound isn't random. It's structured. A language. The source, 7.4 miles beneath the Pacific, Mariana Trench territory. She cross-references the signal with Cold War archives and finds a match, K-219's final acoustic transmission. The file was tagged Siren Protocol. Scene 3, The Unofficial Missions. Ilara's obsession leads her to a reclusive former Navy acoustic technician, Commander Ray Lasky, now long retired and living off-grid in Alaska. Initially hostile, Ray caves when Ilara plays the recording. His face goes pale. He reveals a forgotten naval project, Operation Chantress, 1973 to 1981, an experimental deep-sea listening post near the Tonga Trench. During a test dive, Navy divers reported seeing bioluminescent shapes, humanoid, with elongated limbs and flowing appendages, swimming at 60 knots. 2 divers died. One returned, mind fractured, claiming they were called by song. All files were destroyed. Officially, it never happened. Part 2, The Atlantean Code. Scene 4, The DNA Leak. Back in DC, Ilara covertly accesses NOAA's restricted genome database. She finds a genetic anomaly logged in 2003 from a deep-sea trawler near the Indian Ocean ridge. The DNA structure was 97% similar to Homo sapiens, but the remaining 3%. Not from Earth's evolutionary tree. It showed adaptive traits for crushing pressure, bioluminescence, and echolocation. And one more thing, vestigial gill slits along the ribcage. The sample was quickly labeled cross-contamination and buried. Ilara cross-checks the researcher who logged it, Dr. Imelda Ruiz. She was reported missing at sea 3 months later. Scene 5, The Artifact. Part 3, The Revelation. Scene 6, Into the Trench. Ilara joins a covert international mission aboard the DSV Argo 9, a civilian-seeming deep-sea submersible. They descend into the Challenger Deep, the deepest point on Earth. Midway down, the beacon activates. Sonar malfunctions. Communication with the surface is lost. Out of the blackness, something approaches. Something massive. Humanoid silhouettes, 6 of them, with webbed hands, silver eyes, and bodies shifting like liquid silver under the light. But they do not attack. Instead, they sing. A harmonic language that Alara begins to comprehend not with her ears, but with her mind. They project visions, not words. Of Earth before ice. Of civilizations beneath waves. Of humans who were never the first apex species here. They are not aliens. They are us, or what we were before we walked on land. They call themselves the Inera. Guardians of the deep. They retreated when land dwellers broke the balance. But the beacon disk we activated was not a call, it was a warning. Humans have drilled too deep. They've torn into the Inera's sacred crypts. A war is coming, not of guns, but of frequencies. The Inera have the power to disrupt all sonar, all submarine communication, and even cause tectonic destabilization. They've done it before. The Atlantis collapse wasn't a myth. It was a purge. Scene 7, the climax, Collapse Protocol. The Argo 9 never surfaces. 3 weeks later, Alara's journal appears anonymously online, pages of fragmented code, oceanic sonar prints, DNA models. Her last entry. The myth was the lie. The ocean kept the truth. Then, nothing. Until 2 months later, on a live deep-sea broadcast by a BBC Nature crew filming whales off the coast of New Zealand, the signal distorts. A shape flickers in the background, slender, luminous, humanoid, with eyes that reflect light like mirrors. The feed cuts out. We searched the stars for signs of intelligence, but forgot to look beneath our own oceans. Perhaps they were never hiding. Just watching. Waiting. You've heard the story, but how much was fiction? In a world built on classified files and buried truths, sometimes stories are warnings in disguise. Subscribe to AI Storytelling YT, where secrets resurface and legends speak. Until next time, keep your eyes open.